If you're just coming across my video or my account, my name is Aminat, a project leader with 8 years of experience, Agile certified, and I've been able to work across the time zone with multiple clients such as agencies, startups, business owner, or bigger company. So I'm in a mission of helping aspiring project manager to know the real thing about becoming a project manager, because most of them think a job of a project manager is to answer email, reply email, or replying to customer or answer live chats. Those are part of our work. That is not what we do. It's part of our work. If you even don't know how to communicate well, you don't know how to speak, you can't write, you can't do none of that, you are not ready to be a project manager, because a real project manager knows better. The real thing a project manager will do is know how to communicate. If you do not know how to communicate, then it is zero for you. First of all, you need to learn how to communicate to people. You must not say, oh, you're tired, or you're tired of doing this. That is the first skill you need to learn how to do. Communication, writing, the way you speak as well matters, and then be intellectual. When I say intellectual, it's not what you are thinking. So a lot of people think all we do all day is just managing email, emailing customer, emailing. That's not how we do it. Although we do give feedback to clients whenever we are working on a project, that is a normal thing you will do day to day. Day to day, you will need to be giving feedback to your clients. That is part of your job. So if you say you are replying email, yes, you will reply email, but we don't call it replying email, we call it feedback. As you are giving feedback to the clients, you will be giving feedback to the CEO, you'll be giving feedback to the team. You will be the person between those people, connecting them together, because it is not possible for any team member to be getting in touch to with the client. It's not possible. You as the project manager or project leader are going to be the person that will be doing that. So that is mainly what you're going to be doing. That is mainly what you're going to be doing as a project. So if you think being a project manager is about replying to email or attending to live chats, those are for a customer representative. Those are for customer services. Those are the job customer services do in a company. If you are a project manager, or you are lucky today you come across any job and you applied, you got shortlisted, they hire you, you're going to be working with a customer service representative in that company. But though it will depend what that company are doing, but trust me, those are the work of those are the work of customer representative. So you are going to be the person that will be, just like eye contact between, between the client, the the client, the team, and the CEO. And that is your job. You are not to be replying to live chats or email address or something. You're gonna be emailing clients, boss, whoever it is, but then it's not like administrative role. Do not mistake that. All right, so let's begin. So I've talked about what project is in our last video, and now I'm going to be talking about who manager is. The manager who's going to be managing the project is the person that help people know what they do, make sure everyone understand what the project is about, check the work is moving forward, make sure there is no delay, make sure everyone knows what they are doing, because this project has a deadline. It has a deadline. So you're going to be the person solving the problem, even if there is a problem or if there is a blockage while working on the project, and then keep everyone towards the same goal. That is your job as a project manager. Remember, project is something that someone wants you to do for them, and you are the manager. You're the person that will coordinate that project. You will be the person to tell whoever, okay, this is your job, you are supposed to finish this by so time, or this is your job, you are supposed to finish it by so time. As you are doing the job, you check out on them, or is everything going well? In the project management tool, you check it, or are this person is this project going well, is it moving well, because you have a deadline for the project. That is your work. So project manager is a project manager is someone that's managed a project, make sure everything goes well, and you execute whatever the clients bring in for your company to execute for them. That is the work of a project manager. And please, whatever I'm going to be saying, the only thing I'm going to be using is a simple term English. So if you hear me using a simple term English throughout this video without using any terminology, my goal is not too big. My goal in this video is for people to understand what I am saying and the information I'm trying to pass out. So if you are waiting for me to use a big grammar or a big terminology because you are hearing the video for your first time and you are a program manager, you're expecting me as a program manager or project leader to use the terminology, that is not my goal. My goal throughout this video is going to be to use a simple term English, day-to-day English, for people to understand what I'm planning to put out there. So imagine 5 people trying to handle a project. One is to design the website. One is to write the content. The other person is to develop the website, and there is one person as well that's going to be testing the website when it's done. And the other there's going to be someone that will be talking to the client, the team, and the CEO as well. That is your job. That is that person that's going to be talking to everyone, all the stakeholders. If you ever come across any job says stakeholders means anyone that is involved in that project. It may be the CEO, it may be the team, it may be the client. Whoever is involved in that project are called the stakeholders. That is the meaning of stakeholders. If you don't know, you should know that today. So your job is the person to manage the designer, the developer, the Q&A, and the client, and your CEO as well, whoever you are working directly with. That is your job. And the reason why you're being managing that project is because imagine there's nobody to manage those people. Person who is supposed to build the website, person who is supposed to design the website, the person who is supposed to check if everything went well or if everything is going well. Imagine there's no project manager. Everybody will just be like, oh, am I supposed to start this thing today? Or what am I supposed to put here? Or can I begin to develop the website now? What button am I supposed to use? What color? So everything will start, the project will be delayed. First of all, there's no alignment, and that will be frustrating. It will be very, very frustrating to the client, the owner of the project, and you never want something like that to happen. So that is your work as a project manager. That is your work as a project manager. So we're going to be stopping for here in this session, and inshallah by tomorrow we will start the next version of the video. Bye.